Hello everyone, welcome to Technologies Discussion Channel. Today, I'd like to continue the discussion on sustainability. For this video, I'm going to discuss on the definition of sustainability, what is actually sustainability, and also why it is so important to understand sustainability now. So this will be the objective of this video. This will be the part 2 series discussion on sustainability. So guys, if you're keen to know more about sustainability or you want to learn together with me, please take a look on the playlist under the description. Over there, you will be able to find a series of discussion on sustainability. This is my email. If you have any question regards on this discussion, please drop me an email. Before I continue, I'd like to urge you guys to support this channel by pressing the like and also the subscribe button. Please also turn on your notification bell in order to receive more information from this channel. Guys, once again, thank you so much for your strong support. Okay, let's understand what is actually sustainability and what does sustainability means. The United Nations, UN, okay, in the Brundtland Report, define sustainable development as the kind that satisfies present needs without compromise the ability of future generation to fulfill their own. Okay, so in short, okay, currently we must have resource because the resource is not unlimited. We have limited resource. Hence, we make use of the resource in order to satisfy our current need. However, we need to keep this in mind. We must not compromise our future generation, whether they have the enough resource in order to satisfy their needs later on. So basically, this is a simple definition of sustainability. Take care of our needs. Okay, we also need to keep in mind the future generation needs. It operates under the assumption of finite resource. As I told you earlier on, all the resource is all finite. For example, the future fuels, etc., they are all finite resource. And if we depreciate all the resource, then we have issue. Okay, then the future generation will have a bigger issue. So therefore, we must so-called use the resource responsibility in order to keep a fair share of resource to our future generation. Okay, so this is what it means here. We must ensure adequate supplies for future generation while maintaining the current quality of life. Definitely, we are not shortchanging ourselves. We must able to upkeep the same quality of life by keeping in mind the future generation. A sustainable society must prioritize social responsibility, emphasizing environment protection and maintaining a dynamic equilibrium within human and nature system. Okay, besides taking care of the resource, okay, we must also taking care of the environment. Okay, you probably heard about atmosphere damage. So this is one of the things that we can actually do in order to support sustainability. Why sustainability is so important now? Okay, there are many benefits to sustainability. Okay, so we can measure sustainability in terms of short-term or long-term. Okay, if more sustainable choices are not made today, okay, we cannot maintain the Earth ecosystem or continue to function as we do. As mentioned earlier on, all the resources, they are all limited. And if we do not so-called use our resource responsibility and we continue to use a resource in current rate, then sooner or later we will run into issue. Okay, if harmful process persists without changing, it is likely that we will depreciate future fuels, witness the extinction of numerous animal species. Okay, we heard about species that distinct, okay, they don't exist in the world anymore. And we also have irreparable damage the atmosphere. Okay, the atmosphere actually trap the carbon dioxide. And because of this heat, actually so-called heat come up and we cannot remove the carbon dioxide as quickly as we want. This become a big issue. Okay, everyone can benefit from this practice, sustainability practice, okay, by making the environment cleaner and protect future generation. The outcome of Sustainability is we can have clean air, we can have non-toxic atmosphere condition, reliable resource growth, water quality, and cleanliness. Okay, so basically these are all the benefits, okay, if we fully understand about sustainability. The concept of sustainability is comprised of three pillars. Okay, the first one is the environment pillar. The second one will be the social pillar. And last but not least, economics pillar. Okay, so they are also informally known as planet, okay, environment linked to planet, social linked to people, and economic links to profit. Okay, so these pillars are particularly relevant to corporate sustainability. Okay, so for corporate, for company, okay, so these are the three pillars that they actually look at and the effort made by the companies. Okay, if any one of the pillar is weak, okay, then the whole system as a whole is unsustainable. As mentioned, these are the three pillars. Any one of them break off, okay, we may have issue to support sustainability. Over here, you can also see that the three pillars overlap, become sustainable. Anyone missing, we may have issue in order to maintain the sustainable. Okay, this is basically the three pillars of sustainability. We are going to discuss environment, social, and economics pillar one by one. Environment pillar is the most frequent discussed element concerned with reducing carbon footprint, water usage, non-discomposable packaging, and wasteful process. Okay, I think this is one of the buzzwords, carbon emission, carbon footprint. Now we are in the process of obtaining all the carbon footprint and how can we actually reduce our carbon footprint. We also want to use our resource responsibility, how we use the water, how to reduce all the wastage, etc. The food packaging, for example, is a big issue. Earlier on, we use some form of plastic. Now we move into the generation of paper in order to be sustainable. Okay, also the wasteful process, we try to limit our resource by reducing the waste. So with this, we actually prolong the resource. These practices are often cost-effective and financially benefit. Okay, so we also reduce the cost. In addition to be critical for environment sustainability, when we actually reduce, for example, our carbon footprint, okay, for example, we reduce the amount of electricity used, okay, it actually become cost-effective because we don't need to pay so much for our so-called electricity bill, okay, because we reduce certain of the usage, or we actually have alternative energy, etc. So basically, this is on environment pillar. Social pillar actually entice treating employee fairly and ensuring responsible ethics and sustainable treatment of not only employee but also stakeholder and the community in which a business operates. Okay, so this is mainly more on corporate sustainability. So this social pillar is actually on employee. Okay, we need to ensure that we treat our employee fairly. Okay, so the employer need to be concerned on this. Okay, they need to ensure that they treat the employee fairly. Okay, so that all these issues will not pop up, but also to the stakeholder and committee. Later on, you realize that this social pillar, okay, can be the whole chain of business operation. Okay, this can be achieved through implementing more responsive benefits such as improved maternity and parent benefit, flexible schedule, and opportunity for learning and development. For instance, business should prioritize sustainable labor practice, which involve fair compensation for adult employees working in safe environment. Okay, so this social also need to ensure that all the worker must have a safe environment to work. Okay, we always heard about minimum salary or minimum wages. Okay, so as to ensure that we actually have this fair compensation, okay, when we actually work. Okay, and then last but not least, economic pillar is the most straightforward aspect of sustainability. For a business to be economic sustainable, it must be profitable and generate sufficient revenue to ensure it continue into the future. We talk about corporate, okay, they are actually concerned about profit. So therefore, this we must ensure that we must generate sufficient revenue so as to ensure that this can be sustainable. Okay, the challenge lies in achieving a balance. Instead of prioritize profit at any expenditure, okay, which means that we only focus on profit, companies should strive to generate profit in harmony with other sustainability factor. Okay, so we will take a closer look on this economy on the next video. But over here, you can see that corporate definitely want to focus on profit, but we cannot focus on profit at all the expenditures. Okay, we must ensure that okay, we will generate enough profit in a harmony and with other fulfilling sustainability factor. We must meet, for example, we must not damage the environment, etc., so as to ensure that we compliant to this economic pillar. Focusing on social and environment sustainability in addition to economic performance is an approach frequently referred to as the triple bottom line. Okay, so basically this three factor is what we call the triple bottom line. So basically this is the minimum, okay, that the organization should practice. Okay, they are all referred to as pillar because together they support sustainable goal. Okay, so with this, I like to end my discussion. So over this video, you can see that I define what is sustainability, why it's important to understand sustainability now, and also the three pillars of sustainability. With this, thank you so much, and I hope to see you guys soon. Bye for now. Thank you.